after Andrew Mumby, Christine Burgess for a maiden speech, 5 minutes. Thank you.
Thank you, Chair. Andrew Mumby, Southwark 225. Friends, we each have a choice here, which will be affected by our education, our family and friends, our experience, and of course, the colour of our own skin as defined by the concept of race, developed specifically by white Europeans in order to commit a genocidal holocaust of transatlantic trade in enslaved black people. People made in the image of God, enslaved, killed, beat, branded with society for the propagation of the gospel, or as property of Bishop Porteous of London, and diminished other people made in the image of God. God alone is perfect. The human proposals that we have before us offer a well-thought-through plan to continue working towards racial justice in our imperfect church by God's grace alone. It's easy to pick holes as bishops, clergy and lay people in this synod and beyond have done in published reports. Perhaps we feel afraid, skeptical, critical of our church resourcing racial justice work. And I want to focus specifically on the work of reparatory justice. I wonder how you feel about that and why. Queen Anne's Bounty was an investment fund to pay poor clergy in poor parishes in England 250 years ago. The church's investment in that genocidal trade was evil abroad for good at home. Well, friends, I am a poor rector serving in a thriving but cash-poor parish. I, for one, do not want money from Queen Anne's Bounty supporting our thriving parish without the work of reparatory justice. Without reparation, money from the commissioners remains blood money. Matthew 27:6. The blood money of my enslaved great-great-grandparents in Jamaica. Without reparatory justice, the mission of our parish is diminished. And yet members of this synod and others have written a ton of angry, even vicious letters saying that this money should not go towards reparatory justice, but to parishes. Our parish does not need saving from the Commissioner's excellent and thorough Spire project. It needs saving from the blood money that drags our reputation down in the eyes of people who cannot accept our ministry as authentic and transparent. Our parish needs the work of racial justice to be continued, funded and resourced so that black and brown and white people can call their parish church a true home where we feel seen, loved, precious and honoured, as in Isaiah 43. So as to reparations and funding for this vital work, I want to quote from our debate 5 years ago in 2020 on the Windrush generation and racism in our church. I want to quote my friend, the father of this house, Mr. David Ashton. I don't know if he's here right now. He said, "I am a Yorkshireman, and Yorkshiremen quite often think of the cost. As we say in the north, where's the brass coming from? But on this occasion, the church should forget the brass. Let us get to the bottom. Let us find the truth." Reparatory justice is an inescapable component of Christian discipleship, as this final report says. I, for one, cannot stand hand on heart and accept money from Queen Anne's Bounty without reparatory justice. If you feel the same, you might like to join me in standing now, hand on heart, if you are able to call for reparatory justice. Thank you so much.
After Christine Burgess, the speech limit will be 3 minutes,